USA has always been famous for its hard punchers. Speed, attitude, showmanship, all at the highest level. But when Naoya Inoue steps into the ring, nationality stops mattering. He doesn't adapt, he sets the pace. And now you'll see how the monster went through the American opposition. Fast, cold-blooded, and without unnecessary words.
Clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there. Tonight and his opponents previous to this night. He has an
confidence just go down a little bit as Inoue
right now.
Right, and part of the key to his ability. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. I think at the end of the day, if there was one thing that won the first fight for Juan Francisco
against the next level,
it remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are.
Off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots. Round 3 of a scheduled 12. You can see that Harold Letterman, unofficially, not surprisingly, right hand by Nieves to the body, and he followed up with a looping right hand upstairs. Well, he seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
He's not.
His father asked for body shots. Juan Francisco Estrada, it was having his feet flat on the canvas, and Inoue just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again. Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
A little bit wide, but you can see the force over his front foot when he throws it.
Oh, and it sets up.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
That's a 115-pounder, boy. He's throwing 2 pounds. You know, the guy coming up
drives Nieves back just a little bit.
To see how hurt he still is.
To this fight, that's what he does. He pulls straight back from punches sometimes. He uses that. When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division and the other guy's coming down from 120.
Style.
A lot of time between now and then, though.
Fighter in the world, exceeded only by Gennady Golovkin. It underlines the fact that
Harold has their eyes peeled right now on this fight because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed.
Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded
that his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind those fundamentals.
As it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now Inoue end this round. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up and
it's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out
maximizing the power in his punches in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to pick him type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He needs to fight in his early to mid 30s. He'll have to make those adjustments and modify it. All of a sudden, it does. Yeah, excuse me, Jeff. But he's a pick-em type puncher, not necessarily a combination.
He'll respond to an up. Yeah, just missed with one. But you can see that it's. And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn.
He's saying all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking it with his maximum impact.
You're doing pretty good. Throw some bodies in there. You can get some.
Feint. There's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when
it become worth it to extend yourself and try to.
Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power.
Put Nieves away here in this round or next this round.
Well, Inoue, it seems continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes,
and really look devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And yet it's coming out wrong because of what Inoue's doing, as though
full time in Cleveland, and to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let any other top fighter in the sport an average of 37 coming in.
It's a lopsided fight.
I'm never going to give up my day job. Knocking him down, gets him into shot with authority.
1 or 2 more of those. Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
The jab.
Inoue tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and feints.
Absolutely, I think he hides the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned. So that's definitely an asset.
He announced his presence in the ring with one good hard counter left hand shot that landed on Inoue's face. Nieves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times Inoue leads with the left hook. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his left hook, and he hasn't unfurled that one.
He's trying to get in there, and he's trying to also punch with Inoue. This is where Inoue has had his way so far.
time down. Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body took to the body. Another left hook to the body. To change anything. Another left hook. You're fighting where you've been brought up. Listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say.
Another punch other than a hook to the body.
Man than the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
Enough authority.
And when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body, like Nieves is right now.
To land his own shot.
Good 1-2 by Inoue.
Athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always use overwhelming offense anyway.
Regardless of what his opponent tries to do.
And I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
Energetically applies all those things. It's a nightmare for the use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be up the 10 seconds? And if he's
trying to slip away to the side, slip away to the side.
His straight right hand is extremely accurate. It's amazing. The guy's
What's the trainer supposed to tell him? You want to throw in the towel already?
It's let his clock wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know.
This week, he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal, and his son, there are emotional implications when the father is...
We all know he's good. What people...
I mentioned that he's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
Wow. That's a damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking?
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves. Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there for a little shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body.
17-1-2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which
he come back to it.
And with the
inexperience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there. It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
To the body. Listen to the sound when those he'll fire a right hand even if it wasn't his plan to do so.
Absolutely.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands, circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose his...
Now he's always in position to punch, regardless. We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab that separates.
Toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is
opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
This is just a brilliant round. He did take a knee in an amateur fight, so he has had one knockdown scored against him
right now.
I mean, the trainer's
CEO of the banking company made clear that he's aware of the kid and knows that he's fighting.
He was trying to let the punishment from the previous round sink in.
Do you like it, or would you have stayed away from it?
I mean, ideally, I think it's a
good way. What's good for him here in terms of the business.
That jab through. Really amazing job he's doing.
As his banking career. And there's another one. In boxing, I don't care who fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing one hook at a time. And what I
through 3 unofficially.
Okay, so I got a 3-0, 30-27. Naoya Inoue.
Enviable task, because what's impressive about Inoue is here he is.
It's a tough and unenviable.
Catch him with in an exchange. Oh, what a hook!
Well, he can open
much in between.
I think that's a great point.
If he can capture their imagination.
Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't find it.
It's amazing his accuracy. I'm talking about Inoue. When he throws a punch, man, he don't miss.
Confident, responsible fighter who's not really doing anything glamorous
to put on a show now.
Dazed in a way, like he's a... But why does he need to keep
things from me? In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. Mosley. Okay, that all over the arena here at the StubHub Center.
Who knows what's going on internally in his... I think that's enough. I know he's not dazed. The nose is bleeding now.
Another left to the body to finish the round. And Nieves, where trainer Joseph Delguide has a decision to make. And he has made the decision. So it'll be a technical knockout at the end of round 6.
Decided to attack. What he's doing is he's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once he gets his range, he will start to attack Fulton.
And out of the way, that long-range jab to the body from Inoue. Tries to come with the right hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from Inoue starting off like that. Both guys, both fighters exchanging jabs right there. Inoue getting the best of it. Good jab.
Very solid jab from Inoue.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Versatile offensive attack, as always, from Inoue. Now goes upstairs with it. and follows Fulton back to the ropes before the tie-up and the separation from Hector.
You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was going to get on his bike, and Inoue chased him down, cut him off.
Inoue getting rough on the inside, gets the warning from the crew of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that free right hand, able to punch away.
Underneath the guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land. And he comes with it again, and then a four-punch combination that included a left to the body from Inoue.
Fulton is doing a good job in being patient, blocking shots, moving when he has to.
Double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand. Fulton puts up the guard and backs out. You can see how calm and in control he is early on here. As he comes with another four-punch combination, tried to go to the body with that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body again, Timmy.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap Fulton's having a hard time with. Right now, Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double jab, right hand, then.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range. Test, a lot of rounds left, but I'm just telling you right now, Inoue's making this fight look easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around.
He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan
That's
already.
Right hand over the top, Timmy.
Yeah. Nice level changing jab right there in exchange. A jab for a right hand.
See if you can work behind that jab. Goes to the body again with the jab. There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top. There's that up vertical jab again.
But he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle ground that was the concern. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue.
I think he's afraid for what's going to come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
Tough to replicate with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer when you're opposite him. And two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right uppercut to close out round number 3. And how it has defined him in so many ways. You see the total body punches Inoue with an 11-2 advantage. He has been increasing his work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages as he comes with 2 right hands.
In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue. Getting a little physical on the inside.
Fulton has a lot of confidence.
Catching Inoue trying to get out.
Came straight back.
Not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there. He's there, but he won't pull the trigger test.
Inoue has that kind of power where he can punch through the defense as well. You've seen that a few times. Showing the levels with that jab again. Consistently going to the body with that jab is Inoue.
He's getting outboxed, and he's supposed to be the superior boxer.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue and the results. He is a supremely intelligent boxer as well. Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose of Scooter Fulton. To be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does for a moment, does Fulton. Then backs out with his hands up. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
Got to change his rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab, as we've seen early on in round 5.
And change his rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to.
Another right hand from Inoue backs up Fulton.
Heavy.
Yes,
Heavy.
he's extremely
And good right hand. Good right hand from Fulton right there. Catching Inoue. See,
right hand from Inoue.
a lot of those shots are being deflected.
In both punches thrown and punches landed. As Inoue gets him up against the ropes here in the closing moments, throws another combination. Round 6, unified champion Stephen Fulton in an early hold against the monster. Now Inoue, who vacated his 4 belts, is undisputed.
Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Because Inoue has stopped that. Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That time he comes in with the left hook. Amazing, in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd so respectful, polite, restrained, subdued that you can actually hear in the midst of the fight the instructions.
So unbelievable how Inoue, no matter what position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque. That's a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did.
It's that jab. That jab.
It's
Mark
been the
said
key.
it. It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. Trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside. And Inoue getting the better of it again.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds. Inoue, he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire for that right hand of Fulton.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold.
Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to the body from Inoue.
Folks said that was low. Inoue said, get out of here. Boxing, you never know, but he's so technically sound and so fundamentally sound. Well-schooled fighter.
And see how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap. Overhand right.
That's the one thing about Inoue. He never stops hunting for that knockout.
Never.
He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination, back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing Inoue to recharge. See, he just threw an onslaught of punches, and he's allowing. A stab jab down to the body. And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is Fulton has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Right hand hurts him! Oh, a huge right hand from the monster! And then he chases him down! Fulton is laid out, struggling to get to his feet. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack! Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes, backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive power does it again. The monster, a 4-division world champion, stamping in Tokyo.
Naoya